Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Jane. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time on my channel, you need to turn on the post notification bell by the side of the subscribe so that you get notified every time I post a new video. And you know what, we have fun on this channel, so you actually don't want to click in and just click out. Try to watch my videos to the end, share my content, and whatever part you like, feel free to tag me on your Insta story. Follow me on Instagram, guys. I barely say this here, but you need to follow me on Instagram. I'm actually fun on Instagram, and then you catch up on everything quicker before they come to YouTube. So with that being said, let's start today's video. Today is a get ready with me kind of video. I haven't done a get ready with me in a long time. I mean in months, and I just thought, you know, this topic that I want to speak on is best for us to do this while I get ready, and you know, let's chit chat, let's be, you know, interactive in the comment section. I'm filming this with natural light, so there is every chance that the lightning will go up and down. This video is in no way a tutorial whatsoever, so because my makeup, I always say this is not all that because I know myself. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist or a makeup influencer or a beauty influencer. I'm just doing this so my videos don't seem the same way, like me always sitting down and talking. I'm going to go ahead to draw my brows first. I take longer time doing my brows and I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to do my brows and quickly come back to you guys right about now. I don't know if that transition worked. Yep, so this is my brows. I know they're not the best brows that you've seen. You guys are wondering, oh, why am I talking about this particular video today, this particular stuff today? So let's just, you know, get with it. I watched a movie some days ago, I think about 2 days ago, and basically the movie is just, you know, being there for family members, being there for friends, you know, going out of your comfort zone to make everyone happy, to make everybody comfortable. And it just didn't make sense to me. In this movie, she's about to get married and she earns basically more than her man, and you know, he earns very less. He doesn't have a lot of educational qualifications. They work in the same company and everything, and you know, he's told her that one of them would have to, you know, quit their jobs basically, and also like the company rules and all that. So at the end of the day, it boils down that she had to be the one to quit her job, and she made the cautious decision to be the one to quit her job because the guy said he was not going to quit his job and because he was the man of the house. So yeah, they came to an agreement that okay, you quit your job, I will take your savings. She already had savings. She would take the savings and he give to him so that he could go back to school, because the company at some point decided to drop people with lower qualifications after she had quit her job. He would go back to school, upgrade his, you know, qualifications, and then go back to work after 2 years. So she did all of that. Before you knew it, 5 years of their marriage was gone, and at the end of the day, the guy started making a lot of money. And you know what, when he started making a lot of money, he, you know, abandoned her. Like, he didn't care about her. They were also having like child issues, childbearing issues, because you know, for some reason she wasn't getting pregnant, but the doctors said they were all good. They were trying all you know, means to get pregnant and everything. And at the end of the day, just look at how, you know, the guy rubbished her, left her with no penny, went after another woman. He just changed, okay? He just changed overnight and became an animal, became a bad person, you know. And she didn't know what to do. She didn't know where to start from. Luckily for her, she has good friends around her ready to support her and, you know, be with her and all that stuff. So she picked up her life. You know, I watched the movie in the night. It was interesting to me, like the whole storyline and everything. But the next day I was like, hold up, she put herself first for this guy, and at the end of the day, this is what happened to her. Let's be very realistic. This is what happens to most of us in our lives, in our daily lives. I mean, like, some of us have family members that we cater for, we do stuff for. At the end of the day, they turn into something else. How do you identify that you're not putting yourself first? Okay, so first of all, you feel like you owe people, you feel like you have to be responsible for family members. You begin to feel like you're not supposed to do nice things for yourself, because what? You're supposed to have pleased a family member or something of that sort. And that's when you begin to know that you're putting yourself in discomfort just to make somebody else happy. And I was just like, it was a very short movie, but it taught me a whole lot. Okay, now we can't continue like this, especially somebody like me that is really a people pleaser. Like, even when I am not comfortable, I'm not convenient, I would still one way or the other come through for that person in the best way that I can. We can't be doing that in 2022. So let's have this discussion here. Reasons why you should put yourself first. You're depriving yourself. You're stunting your own growth for somebody else's happiness and growth. That is one. Because even if you do all of that stuff for that person, at the end of the day, how sure are you that person is going to return the favor? Now, let me give you an example. Especially with me, I have like real life experience with this thing, because my mom went out of her way for people, and when she needed them the most, they didn't come through. Okay, there was even this one that she did everything you can think of you can do for a human being in this life, and that person hurt her so bad in a way that she didn't see it coming. So I'll tell you firsthand that if you want to do all that stuff for people, it's not everybody that you can do such things for. That's why we need to understand that people can be very ungrateful and not give two fucks about you, like, at all, when they want to hurt you. Like, they don't even consider the future. That's why they say today now your turn, tomorrow another person go chop. You get, anything can happen, the table can turn around, and what's next? If you don't come through for people, they would always solve that problem. That problem they told you that I don't know where else to go to, you're the only one, you're the this, you're my that. They will still solve that problem. Okay, I know that sometimes it can get tough. Me, I have experienced it firsthand where you've run out of all your options and you don't even know where else to go to. You feel like this is the only person that can help you. The truth is that only person that you feel can help you, one day, if that person say no, I cannot do this for you, somebody else is going to come through. And the way it happens for me, I just stay calm. Like, I ignore like there is a problem there, like I don't know what is happening. Like, whatever that is going on should be happening. At the end of the day, you still see someone that I just ignore, like there is no issue, nothing is happening to me, all will be well, I will be fine. At the end of the day, one way or the other, God just solves the problem, even in a less difficult way than I expected. And I'll be very happy. I will be really happy. So I use myself as an example. Some people will tell you, don't worry, you don't want to help me, you don't want to do this. My dear Ogbeni, leave them. One day, that problem they say that they have is still going to be solved. As far as it's not a matter of life, as far as it's not an emergency where somebody is dying and you need to come through. If it's petty things, this my air freshener is stronger than me. Those petty things, they are still going to solve the issue at the end of the day. This question you should ask yourself is, how do I learn to put myself first? To be honest, give them the same energy you give yourself. For me, like, if I want to scold myself, I know how to go about it. If I want to do something for myself, just to discipline me in a way, I know how to go about it. So you need to be able to imply that. Should I say you should be able to imply that in other people as well. Don't try to be onyoma naga heaven. It's not everybody gets a target. You get, meaning it's not everybody that will remember you. Learn to say no when it's not convenient for you. This I have learned. If I cannot, I'll tell you when I can be able to. And if you're not patient enough, or you cannot, flow with me, it's okay. So especially in this broke season that we are, I learned to say no. You need to learn how to set boundaries and enforce them on them. Let them know that, okay, this is where to cross the line, and enforce it. Sometimes you might feel like, oh, I've told them. You need to keep telling them before they can now know that, okay, this person doesn't like this, and I cannot continue to do it. Especially me, when it comes to my sister. Honestly, like, my sister is quite extravagant, and because she feels like, oh, anytime she could call and cry, you pull up cash. What I do is, if I tell her, you see, this period, like, there was this time, like, she spent money that she was not supposed to spend. I had to scold her for it. The next time she asked me, I told her I didn't have. You already spent your future money, so it's just what it is. You need to learn to enforce these things on them. If not, they're going to keep riding on you, and before you know it, you are done. And if you're the type that, like, you're still struggling and all that, you need to let them know that you cannot give out of an empty tank. To be honest, if your jar is empty, you cannot give what you do not have, period. Learn to ask for help, because no human is really independent in a way. Sometimes you cannot do it by yourself. Sometimes you can't do this thing, so learn to say, oh, I cannot do it, please support me in the best way that you can. And if they will truly care about you, and if it's somebody that you've been coming through for in the past, they will definitely come through for you. Now, your question is, what if they push back? What if they keep coming to me, oh, please do this for me, oh, please do that for me? In my own opinion, cut them off. I really love this makeup. I wish I'm taking pictures, honestly. So yeah, this is my final look. I have no necklace on, but it's fine. So yeah, you need to cut such people off and make sure that you set your boundaries, and always remind them of your boundaries. You guys, put yourself first. At the end of the day, you cannot die for somebody in this life. You can't kill yourself for somebody. At the end of the day, if you have high blood pressure, all of this, the only thing they're going to do is bring food to you in the hospital. Make yourself comfortable first, then you can now carry the burden of other people. Except maybe it's a situation whereby, like, for instance, let me say you guys don't have help, like it's just you, your siblings. That's a whole different thing, and maybe they are too young to cater for themselves. But when you feel like they've gotten to a certain age where they can begin to handle things, I think you should start establishing them in a way. Maybe give them little money to start up a business, something they can do, just so that you can have time, you know, to focus on yourself, and they can be getting side income from there, and you still supporting them. The truth is, people will eventually adjust to like the new change. If you begin to set rules, begin to set boundaries, they know that, okay, I can't play with Jane like this, I can't do this with her. If they say, oh, she just cut me out of my life, you owe nobody any explanation. You did what you did for your own mental health, for your own financial growth. I mean, for you to be a better person, because at the end of the day, if you keep giving too much to people, you realize that you're not even doing stuff for yourself, you're not getting stuff done for yourself, and you're still in the same position year after year, and that's just what it is. I mean, I've learned this and I know that it works perfectly. If you're still here, subscribe to me, thumbs up the video if you learned one or two, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Oh my god, I love this look. I wish I was going out, I wish I could take pictures. You know, I look fly, baby. Period. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.